Some people come into this thing and it's like, although they're talented and stuff, their mind is on something else. Like, you know, let's see how much we can make off this single, or let's see how much I can make off this EP. My whole theory is sometimes you've got to lose to win. Do you understand? And I didn't even feel like I was losing anything, because me giving out good music is just kind of like, it's kind of like letting the world see what you do. You're exploiting what you've been holding in for so long, what I've been holding for so long, to the world. And some people don't get the chance to do that, much let alone worry about how much is selling. I was happy to kind of like give them that and let them see that it's not about the other thing, it's about you lot seeing and connecting with me and kind of building up awareness, you know, especially for this single. Like, if I didn't do Patience is a Virtue 7 minutes before time, any minute now, in between time coming in the next 2 weeks, I don't feel like it would be where it's at. I just think that everything has a formula, everything's got a time, and I think that everything has to be done correct.
I think as an artist, do what you gotta do. You know, like, I think we live in a time and an era where there's the internet, you know, and one of the things about the internet is that we no longer have to like wait on a record label, and that has its like its pros and cons. And I think the whole mixtape thing and, you know, giving away music for free has its pros and its cons. It means that you can create your own hype for yourself, so you know you can no longer be ignored, and you know you can do your thing and you can make money from it. From you get a good name for yourself, and start doing shows and whatnot. That's it, you're in, you're making money, you've created that yourself. You haven't waited on someone to come and find you or to listen to your, you know, you created your own hype. And then obviously on the flip side, there's the fact that you're giving away your music. You know, you're sweating every night in the studio, writing left, right and centre, and you're giving that away for free. But I think it's the way it got. You got to do what you got to do. You know, there's always going to be sacrifices, and I think it's just like a test of, like, I don't know, survival of the fittest or the strongest or the most talented or whatever. Yeah, you just do what you gotta do.
One last thing. You're not gonna be releasing any mixtapes, are you?
I'm not gonna say.
I mean, because you got the name.
Yeah. Do you know what though? I don't feel like, for me personally, obviously, like, if I was to like release a mixtape, it wouldn't necessarily be for me like I'm trying to like create a hype. And well, I could say a hype, yeah, because it would be me showing off my ego, you know, doing my thing, showing my skills, but it wouldn't be because I'm like trying to like get a following. But that's not a reason for me not to do a mixtape. You know, I think mixtapes are heavy.
Before, where it's like it's a proper urban thing, like fucking what's her name, Cheryl Cole doesn't have to do a free mixtape. And obviously I suppose it's like when you want to look at it as you're in the underground world, so it's one of the key like things that caters and helps you to be engaged with your fans or whatever. But if you say fuck that, let's just say in the last couple of weeks in terms of like new DJs playing my stuff and whatever, I Wanna Rock has done more for me than a free EP would have. And then it makes me think, when you get to this level, it's just about making sure you hit home with those songs and achieve the best results from them. And then they should, like, let's just say some artists have done like 10 mixtapes. Adele's done 2 albums.
She's taken over the world of that as well.
And she could quit today. So it's all about how much your music is worth, obviously firstly to you, because it's like her music's like proper personal shit, and secondly how much your music is worth out there, because obviously if it was only gonna like get played by a couple people, free download, you're not really you're not cheating yourself out of anything because it was dead out. You whatever, but just about work on your craft and your songs will travel.
I feel like a mixtape is very beneficial when you're offering your skill and your services to somebody that you later want to purchase your record, and it's a bit audacious to come out of nowhere and say, can you please buy my single, and then, you know, you haven't offered enough of yourself to the people. And that's just the way it goes these days, you know. There's a million other artists that have established themselves and now can take the liberty of selling music. So for a new artist, I don't feel like that liberty is even available for you. So I feel like a mixtape is I think it's essential when an artist is on the rise. You know, I mean, there is the argument that once an artist is established, that you still need to do mixtapes to give back something free, but you can give back something free to your audience without having to do a mixtape. You can give back a free song, you can give away free tickets to a show. You're still offering a free service. It doesn't necessarily have to be a mixtape, but I just feel like it's a place where the artist can probably be the most creative without any sort of penalty. Do you know what I mean? So it is pretty much your stomping ground where you want to experiment. That's what I feel about a mixtape.